Oh, hey there, bud. How you doing?
Hi, bud. Oh,
It's in
God.
the episode. I only had one of those. Anyway, hi. How are you? Welcome to the Stalk.
Hey.
Hey. Uh,
Hey.
we're just two Midwestern guys who, we're gonna
Wait,
talk about
wait.
stuff, you know. Right, Mark?
Receipts that throw on Canadian accent. Very, very Midwestern.
Yeah.
Very good.
Hmm.
Yeah, bud.
Oh, yeah, bud. Well, anyway,
Been to Georgia recently?
no, I haven't done that. I don't go to the South.
No.
Anyway, people get turned away. But, if we
Yeah, they
don't
don't like
start
us.
talking about something. Anyway, so
Well, no, you just have a shit ton more editing to do because we're not funny.
right, I guess. I'll be the unchucked. Hi, unchucked people.
No, you can't just throw everything that's garbage in the unchucked version. You have to actually
Hi,
cut it
hi,
out if it's terrible.
hi. It's terrible.
Wait, are you? Oh, I suppose you don't have to. Unshut.
I mean, the unchucked is just going to be the big
Just
raw
unedited.
audio file, video file.
Oh, you're giving the whole raw file.
Give them the whole raw file, except for
Alright.
if my someone comes into my room and says, "Hey, do you remember your social security number? Is
Oh,
number?"
oh, it is? Okay.
Cool.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's not number? No, it's definitely number. That number's your brother's. Oh.
Huh. Anyway, see you later. Full name and address.
Full name and address.
Full name. Who lives at this address?
Full name, wearing address.
Nuh-uh.
Well,
So anyway,
don't be bashful. It's great on.
well, I bought a tractor the other month, last month. Uh,
Yeah, because you're not gonna release this until you have the tractor in your possession.
no, I do have the tractor in my possession.
Oh, you do?
Yes. Uh, December.
Oh, is it the other two that you're after?
Yeah, the other two. I'll get to that. Hold your horses,
Possession.
Mark.
Oh, possession, but it's not in your yard. All right, go ahead.
It's been in my yard.
What?
Anyway.
I may have seen your yard.
Oh.
What of it?
Oh. Tractor. I've been
Tractor.
looking for a little tractor because I've been wanting to get into vegetable
Tractoring.
farming, which is why we're doing this, because first of the year is a few days ago.
Mm.
And I'm really going to be doing farming stuff this year. It's Midwest farming, you know. That'd be a good thing for their podcast. And oh boy, do I got things to talk about.
I bought 6 tractors
I
and I'm
bought
gonna
6
farm
tractors,
plants
and I'm
for my
in
podcast.
debt.
For
Help.
my podcast. I can't wait.
Yeah, I bought 6 I'm a man who owns 6 tractors.
6 tractors. Yeah.
Thank you, unchucked viewers.
What?
Just
You
so
think
you know,
that's not funny enough?
no, thank you, unchucked viewers, because they're the ones who gotta really be paying for it. We had
fair.
the idea that we're gonna have a Patreon maybe at some point. Probably don't have it yet because I don't know how to set that up, and probably want a little bit of a viewership first. But we're gonna release unedited version of the video, like the whole before and after the show. One there. Yep. So anyway, tractor. I've been looking for a tractor for vegetable farming. Been looking around at a whole bunch of different ones. Like in the summer, I saw a ALLIS CHALMERS 5020. That was over
That's
in.
an odd split.
Well, it was over in Illinois. So I spent 6 hours going over there. Get in the building. Well, we go look at the tractor because it was in the front of the guy's yard, business, whatever it was at.
Oh, that
saw the guy with a group walk into the store. I was like, oh, okay, I guess he's in now. Go inside, and he says, oh, well, yeah, I just sold these fellers. Oh.
Yeah, if you just hadn't taken your time
Yeah,
checking
if
it
we
out
hadn't looked
outside,
at the tractor first,
if you
I could have
introduced
bought it.
yourself first, you'd
But
have it.
yeah, they literally had to have looked at us as we were looking at the tractor and said,
Yeah, and
"Oh,
they
they're
probably went,
they're
"Ooh,
touching
let's
my
go
tractor.
inside."
Go inside, go inside, go inside."
Sorry, boys. Hands off. This has a new owner. What?
What? But anyway, we got to see that guy's ALLIS Chalmers collection because he had one, or his father or something. Had a whole bunch of them.
Alice is a girl's name.
That will put you in the ground. If you couldn't tell, my favorite tractor brand is ALLIS Chalmers. Mark,
Wow,
what's
you
your
got a
favorite tractor
crush
brand?
on Alice. She's kind of pretty though.
Well, anyway,
My
didn't get
favorite
that.
brand of tractor? I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't have a favorite.
Well,
I mean, I like certain colors. I like
well,
the gray and black and red ones.
gray and
I
black.
also like the blue
You
ones.
like gleaners?
Uh, Um, that feels like an unfortunate name.
It is. They're terrible tractors. Well, combines.
I like color. I don't know.
Well,
I
if you
think
like
black,
blue
red,
and
and
white
gray looks
tractors, or
lovely.
blue and gray white tractors, those would be white tractors.
Blue and gray, white track, blue, blue.
Those are white
What?
tractors. White, the company name.
Oh, uh,
Or if they're white and blue, those might be Ford tractors.
uh, as opposed to blue and white.
I think
Those are blue
I think
and
white
white.
tractors are gray
These are
and
white and
blue.
blue. Gray and
I'm
blue.
not sure. I know ALLIS
I
Chalmers orange, and that's about it.
ooh, I like orange.
Yeah, it's a bright,
I
bright
think I just
orange
like the
red.
blue because it stands out a little bit more,
That would
and I'm
be
not the biggest fan of.
well, if it's like those probably be what New Holland. Their combines are yellow.
Mm, I
They
don't
aren't
know.
blue. They're yellow.
M's is yeller,
Yellow bellied
yeller
combine.
beller.
So anyway, I didn't get the 50/20, and I was sad because I spent 12 hours going to look at that tractor. But then I was kept looking around, uh, looking on Facebook and all that. My father put out a post saying, "Hey, if anyone's seen an ALLIS Chalmers G tractor that is getting sold, let me know." And they found one. I got a
Ooh,
salvage yard around this place, not too far, and went to go look at it. Didn't look too bad. It was like, oh, it's a G. I haven't really seen a G.
that there is a G.
Yeah. Gs are special
Thanks,
because
thanks, G.
they got the engine in the back, so you can
Oh
see up
my,
front all the rows, so you can cultivate and not run
oh,
over anything.
you should put up a picture right now for everybody.
Uh, uh,
You should
Video
animate an
viewers, here
Alice
you go.
Chalmer G.
Whoa, there's a G.
Not non-video viewers. Love your money to death.
Love your money to death. But
Love you to death.
uh,
I feel like I
take
have
out
to
your
turn.
phone. I know you
I have
got
to
one.
turn the. I have to turn the phrase. I can't steal the phrase. I feel
Yeah,
like
you can't steal the phrase.
that's why love your money, and
Yeah,
it's so
yeah.
much. It's not very Midwestern of me. Is it?
Much appreciation. Anyway,
Uh,
uh,
prayers and kindness.
yeah. So, oh, and ooh, there's a picture of my current G that I have at the time of recording this. Uh,
Is current
anyway,
G.
I pester my uncle and get him to let me borrow his truck and trailer to go pick it up because we don't have a good enough trailer to haul stuff on. We gotta borrow it.
Mm.
And
Bought a
yeah, I
tractor
give him the
without a
money. I give him the
trailer.
$2,000 for the G, and it came with a whole bunch of extra tires and a separate set of rims.
Ooh,
And we get it home, get it unloaded, and I'm thinking, oh, yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of work getting this
gonna
together,
rim this baby.
but I think I got a pretty good deal. And then going and
Yeah.
looking at it,
Look at it before you bought it.
yeah, I mean, we did look at it. It was like, oh, it's gonna need some work. But taking the panels off the back so you can look at the engine, uh, kind of rough. The
Why not do that
manifold
before?
got a well, we I had to order a new one. We just got it today. Because the old one was kind of rusted. The muffler was not the right one for the G, and it was welded on to the well, it was too small and was welded in the hole where it should have gone with a little bit of metal keeping it on together. So it wasn't really fitting right. It didn't have a cap for the air intake, so who knows what's in there. Probably mice and bats and raccoons. And
Not raccoons.
it didn't come with any implements, which was, I mean, I didn't expect it to because I've never heard that it did. But the battery was also dead and kind of leaking.
Oh, kind of leaking.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a good. Yeah, yeah. Even a little bit leaking. Kind of leakings.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good.
Oh, and the tires, one was up, but kind of
The other was
cracked on
down.
the side. An old weathered. It was more tan than black. And the other one did not stay up. I'm kind of well. It slowly
Just the tire
leaked.
itself,
You
you
could
mean?
always hear a little whining when you walked by it for a week or two
Until it was flat.
until it was flat. It's all flat now. So
Oh, hey,
anyway,
it doesn't whine anymore.
Yeah. So anyway, I got a guy down in one of them towns around here.
Them towns.
Yeah, one of them towns, you know. Real
one
good
of them
with
towns.
tractors. You
Run
can
them
get
down.
anything running, I bet.
Man, slap it and say
we went to go get him.
something greasy in it.
He's gonna come up here one of these days and take a look and see if he can get it working. One problem is we're gonna need a 6-volt coil because this one was a 12-volt one because it had a 12-volt battery. The G was made for 6-volt. The guy said probably wouldn't matter too much, it'd just make it spin up faster. Except the generator, which if it was made for 6-volt, does not handle 12-volt that well. So that's not a good thing, I'll tell you that for sure. But I got that all gonna be sorted out, hopefully. And then I decided, okay, I can either buy one new tire and then have to replace the other one in maybe a year unless it goes flat and explodes while I'm working with it this spring. Or I could just break down and buy 2 new tires and never have to worry about it. Because if I get 2 new tires, they're not gonna go bad in my lifetime, I bet.
There you go.
So anyway, I bought 2... Oh, my computer's going to sleep. I bought 2 new tires from a specialty place in Ohio.
Special?
Oh, let me get the thing here. So if any of you need specialty tires, especially for like a G or Oliver tires, it's MillerTire.com. They do specialty tires.
They're gonna mill me a new set of tires.
You and your words, Mark. They displease me. Anyway, so I got 2 new tires for, well, with shipping, it's 900 some. They're
900
expensive.
some total.
Yeah, it's expensive. But the 2 front tires are new. I had to replace one of those. Oh yeah, Tyson's wanted like $70 for the tire.
Tyson's wants all kinds of things.
Yeah,
Silly things.
$70 for the tire, and then who knows what for the inner tube. They couldn't even figure out which one I needed exactly for that tire. But I went to the
They
local
tried
tire
giving me
place,
an outer tube.
and they did all the work. They put the tire on the rim, and put new inner tube and all that for, I think it was like at most $40. Tasson's is just a place that has almost what you need and never really at a good price.
Yep.
Though if Tyson's does want to sponsor us,
They're fantastic.
my mind can be changed. I'm not too set in my ways. No.
Wow, that's not very Midwestern of you.
Shut up, Mark. Shut up, Mark.
Supposed to hurt your wallet by being an honest person. What are you doing?
Anyway, getting tires shipped, and I started feeling kind of, well. Oh, and we also realized that the lifting arm, because the G has special implements that there's an arm that you lift up and down yourself, because everything should be balanced. You can quickly raise and lower the cultivator, or the cultivator, so you don't run over like a watermelon or whatever you're cultivating. I don't think you cultivate watermelon.
You squish the watermelon.
Yeah. Anyway, the bar on that is broken or something. So I need a new lifting mechanism, which, believe it or not, since ALLIS Chalmers went out of business in 1987, I want to say. When
87.
did ALLIS Chalmers go out of business? Oh, 1999.
I'm 87.
Wow, Mark, you were alive when ALLIS Chalmers was still making tractors. Wow. I wasn't. Anyway.
Thought you were born in the 60s.
No, I was raised in the 60s. I was born in 2002.
That's a very apt way of putting it.
Yeah. If you want to know the full story, wait till we talk about it maybe at some point on this show.
The full story. The full backstory.
Yeah, so like and subscribe.
Yes, the full backstory of how you were birthed from the core of the planet in 2000 and then raised in the 60s.
Right. Oh, you gotta wait till we explain that further. Anyway.
That was a really dumb joke.
Yeah, really dumb joke. We'll explain it
later
joke. When
it's a really dumb joke.
Yeah, when you're more invested and you won't leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Mark, explain. My brain. Where was I going?
ALLIS Chalmers.
Anyway, ALLIS Chalmers. They don't make parts anymore. So, real big problem with the tractor, because if I don't have the lifting arm, can't really do much more than pull things with it. But good news. My dad found some There are 2 new tractor. Well, not new, but they're painted and they seem to be kept well. At least they were running at some point recently. That's about all we can get from the guy. But the one has.
They spun.
What?
It spins at some point.
It spins, maybe. The wheels
Probably.
turn if you push it.
Some point.
So, it has. It comes with a cultivator. It's got hydraulic lift on it, which just means it has a little box on it that has a pump in it, that has a pulley that goes into the engine, that when you turn it on, it spins, and then it pumps up the cylinder and raises it. It's not real hydraulics. Not what you would think of, oh, I'll just push the lever.
Real hydraulics.
No, it's more jerry-rigged than anything.
Who's Jerry?
I don't know. Feels kind of rigged, though. Anyway, it's got that. It has...
Can be rigged.
It's got
Yeah.
the rear mounting mechanism thing so that you can have stuff in the back put on. Like the...
I've got stuff in the back.
Whoa. Mark, we're supposed to wait till episode 10.
Hello, viewers. Love your money to that.
Hello. Now the other bed. Anyway, we got.
Oh no.
We got the lifting stuff in the back, so we can have like scratchers to get rid of the wheel tracks, and probably have some other stuff on the back. It's got a new paint job. Looks like it's got new tires. So I spent $900 on tires for this current ALLIS Chalmers that doesn't have anything with it. And the thing is, the guy has like 2 of them, but I don't really have a way to get 2 of them up here. So I'm thinking of just getting the one, and then maybe in whatever amount of time I can go back to the guy and say, hey, you still got that other one? And he'll say no, because ALLIS Chalmers G's, they sell like hotcakes. Because people still use them today. It's not, they don't keep them as antique tractors. I mean, some probably do, but they use them because
antique workhorses.
They work. And there's no one quite on the market. There are a few, but they're like too big and just not quite what the G is.
What is the G? Not quite.
What?
Said it's not quite what the G is, and they're too big.
Yeah, they're too big. The G is it's a nice little tractor.
I don't know how to spell Chalmer.
CHALMER.
That's not how you spell Alice.
ALLIS.
ALLIS CHALMERS.
So anyway, Unchuck viewers, if you want Mark's address to go beat him up, or fund me like some, I don't know, boxing lessons.
I'm now looking at imagery. What the hell did you buy?
Anyway, Mark's now looking at images for the ALLIS Chalmers G. Editor me. More pictures of the ALLIS Chalmers G. Go. Visual viewers, imagine a beautiful tractor.
Visual viewers.
Audio viewers.
There you go.
Listeners, imagine a beautiful tractor.
No, audio viewers.
Audio. The people who only look at the
sound.
The sound wave.
Okay. To clarify, looking at the ALLIS. Sorry.
ALLIS Chalmers.
I just need to say it without reading it.
Right.
For a while. Looking at the ALLIS Chalmers G. From the back. Looks like a hot rod.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. We're going to throw that. Well, I'm not going to throw anything anyway. He's going to throw that on screen.
Yeah. It's on screen.
I haven't even given it to him.
No, he hasn't even given it.
You're seeing it before he is.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Actually, that
Wow,
is
wait.
weird.
Wow, wait, this is a... Ooh.
Now you've seen it.
Yeah. This one has dual rear
Of
wheels.
course, what am I saying? He owns one.
I own one. I don't know why he thinks... I mean, that is a nice painted one
Hey,
with new tires
look.
and ALLIS CHALMERS lettering on it.
A
If
lot
you
of
know
people
anything
have a
about
wife,
the
but it
old
doesn't
Alice-
stop people from looking.
Uh,
Just saying. Something that happens.
and if you know anything about ALLIS CHALMERS tractors, the old ones, they don't keep their lettering on it. I know because I went to a scrapyard where it's very sad. They had so many tractors that had just stuff scrounged off of them.
No.
Combines crushed, burned.
Luckily, that was all probably done pre-dropping it off.
Probably.
I honestly would find it really cool because it's like a museum graveyard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
see, that look... It almost looks like it should go really fast.
and ALLIS
I expect
CHALMERS
that thing
G
to just...
top speed.
I mean, the back end looks like it's built like a 60s hot rod. Or is it a 20s hot rod?
Transmission details. In third gear, it can go. Is it 7 miles an hour?
Damn, that really can move.
I mean, it's a it's a tractor made specifically for gardening and going into or driving between rows and cultivating to get rid of the weeds. You want a creep.
Yep.
It has the special. Some of them have special creeper gears so that they can go as low as 1.6 miles an hour. It can
Creeper
pull.
mode.
How was it?
Aw, man.
It can pull over 1,000 pounds. I'm pretty sure.
That's crazy. My Isuzu box truck at work hauls approximately 5,000.
Wow, did I ask?
Guys, look, it can haul 1,000 pounds. That's crazy.
It can pull 1,000 pounds.
Oh, you know, can you imagine going at least to the 90s and showing off your Ford F-150 from this decade? And say, I don't know about the look of that. It's a chunky vehicle. And we're like, what if I told you its towing capacity? That thing tows? Not only does it tow, it could move any farming implement you have available.
Yeah. You bring back in what? F450?
Yeah. And if I push
Pulls
this
a
button, it's in
semi-trailer like
four-wheel
nothing.
drive. Huh? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to see them on the road. I mean, I'm not a big truck guy, but every time I see one on the road and it's got something huge on the back or it's got wide load flag markers, I'm just like, oh, we live in that age. We live in an age where the farming like work truck has become something else.
Yeah.
It's not what it once was. And I also flash back to me pulling up next to a car and I'm like, that's a small truck. Why does it look like that? And then I get out of the vehicle and I'm taller than that truck. And I'm like, because this truck
The fall
is
of society,
I
I tell you.
is a third of the width of modern trucks. It's a normal sized bed, but everything's just smaller, so the whole thing isn't as long.
Wait, is this as a
This
old
is like
truck?
this is an old truck from probably the 80s. Could be maybe 70s, but I don't think it's any older because it still has a kind of a modern style to it. I have no idea the model or anything, but that was hell. I might have still been in high school when I saw that, so probably the same height, but maybe an inch shorter. I don't know. But it was weird. It's very weird.
Did make some
and it made me realize our roads are fat.
Right.
Our roads are thick roads because if that truck you were driving, you could fit two of them in one lane. But now
They
we
did
fit
make
like
some
3 cars
spindly
in
trucks back
both
in the
lanes.
day.
Maybe it was the thinner one out of all of them, but still, it was kind of wild.
Compared to like the truck we took down to Dames. Remember that truck, Mark?
I do. I remember leaning my head out the window because
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. We can talk about that. I'd like to talk about that.
Why would you like? You've noticed some of my tendencies
yes,
more and more recently, haven't you?
Let's introduce ourselves by telling this story that
about
happened.
Our weaknesses and incapabilities.
Well, okay, real quick to finish off, talking about the G. Less than 30,000 were made. 29,976 were made, which isn't a lot of tractors if you think about it. And to think of how many that have been scrapped and broken and lost. So
anyway, continuing.
I don't know where we left off. I don't know how much the regular viewer heard of that. So
well, we started with we're gonna do a story. Let's introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
My tendencies. What was my tendency that we said
real quick
before
we do that? ALLIS CHALMERS G, 29,976 were made, so less than 30,000 were made, which seems odd, because they seem to be a pretty popular tractor. Anyway, to the story. After I had gotten,
I think Slim Truck.
Oh.
Yes, it was Slim Truck. Leaned my head out the window.
Slim Truck. You lead your head. Yeah. Alright, so the day after I went to go look at the 5020 in Illinois, Mark, after a long saga of talking to this guy over Facebook,
that's right. That was a saga.
And basically begged me, I need to use your truck.
Yes, I begged him.
He begged on his hands and knees. It was
hands
pathetic.
And knees.
Anyway.
I said, let's go. I also have plywood to pick up. I'll pay you in plywood.
He paid me in plywood.
And he said, I'd pick plywood.
Ooh, plywood. 3/4 inch. Don't mind if I do.
But he did gnaw on it on our way back.
I mean, fiber. What's weird is I was driving.
I shouldn't have taken a drink.
Yeah. So anyway, early morning, he comes over and helps clear out the truck and get it all ready to go pick up stuff. Go to his place, and it starts raining. We say, maybe we can wait 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, is that...
It got worse.
By definition, torrential downpour.
Why it is. Perhaps we'll sit tight.
Yeah. And then the power went out, and we went, oh, interesting.
And then we sat down at my kitchen table, and I said...
Yeah, we sat down by kitchen table and had a little snack by Minecraft Torchlight.
Oh, yeah. Actually, though.
I
forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I didn't. I have a video of that. Unshucked version. You don't get to see that. That has our faces.
Yeah, I have
we
to
need
pay
to get
for
to
that.
some sort of milestone before we do that.
You have to surpass the combine tier.
Yeah. We'll figure something out. Anyway, Mark then gets going. Oh wait, we never introduced ourselves. Hi, I'm Ant-Man. Or
isn't that
Andrew.
what we were doing here?
What?
I thought it was a long-winded version of introduction.
Maybe.
Hi, I'm Mark.
He's Mark.
Short for Marcusius.
Marcusius. Put that on screen right
almost
now.
Never say.
Yeah, no one ever says Marcusius.
It's because it's a weird name.
It is weird. Nobody says Ant-Man, or at least everybody complains. Like, it's just so weird and awkward to say.
It is. Stop it.
Then don't.
I mean, it is fun to go and. And then never speak to me.
Never speak to me in any tone.
And yes,
yeah.
and
Oh,
yes,
yes. Anyway,
and
after putting off going because of rain and lightning, Mark kept going, "We need to go. We're late. We're late."
we are. We spent a lot of time.
We did spend a lot of time. One interruption where I didn't explain it in the actual episode later. Ooh. Back to where we were in this story. We were late, and Mark said, "We need to go. I don't care if I get hit by lightning. I need my desk. I need my desk."
Yes.
So we stopped at Casey's, and got some drinking stuff, put it in the cooler, and got some oil in case we needed some, because the truck might have needed some. And we set out and decided on the way, we can get the plywood later. We need to get to Des Moines. It was a city outside of Des Moines. Little town. The whole state was getting hit with rain, which was an oddity. One of the only times we got rain that year last year.
Although, even bigger oddity was how much we missed the rain up and down.
We went through some. It was light rain when we went down by.
We bobbed and weaved everything.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, there's a big stuff." Well, we're going through the opening, and oh, is that the sun? Oh. And then we got down there, and they had a parade that day, didn't they?
It was very weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a parade just a couple hours prior.
Yeah, I don't know where. And then we stopped and we stopped to get gas and it's food, I think it was, for
food, I think?
On the thing back.
What did we do? Yeah.
No, we stopped at Casey's, I know, and realized, hey, this tire has like 7 pounds of pressure in it. It should be at like 40.
I was like, hey, that looks a little light. And you're like, I don't remember. And I'm like, well, we could check it. Did I make you buy a air thing?
No, but you said, oh, but those go bad every every like 5 years, so it's probably bad already. But it was right. The one that we had in the truck was accurate to the new one.
Yeah.
So we made it all the way down there with like 7 pounds in the tire.
It wasn't actually 7, but you were at least short by like 10.
No, it was. I remember it was like 9, maybe.
9?
It was low.
Not like 19, because you need. Wait, what did it have to be up to? Does it have 42. To be up to 40? I thought you had 32. Oh, that was weird.
No, 42.
42.
It was real low. 7. I remember.
I think you were maybe like 14 short.
No, I think we had 14.
Maybe.
That's anyway, we aired up the tires and head back. But Mark started having a little bit of anxiety or something. On the way down there, he rolled down the window and started mooing at cows.
It's not anxiety. It's restlessness and fucking ADHD, because we were heading back at that point.
Yeah, well, on the way down, on the way down, you mooed at cows, and then you screamed at people in the off ramp when we
people.
We're going back. Oh, on the way back.
What did I say? I feel like you're embellishing. Well, that does sound like me.
Yeah. To be honest, he was starting to get so restless.
Stir crazy. Okay, that's the word.
Yeah, he was getting too stir crazy. I was like, okay, is he gonna start? I don't know, hitting me.
We've been in a car for too long. Yes.
Taking the wheel.
Yes. I want to drive. I think I did say that.
Yeah.
And at some point, I offered, "No, I'll hold the wheel. No. If you need to unwrap your food, I got you." And he looked at me very concerned, as though you've never had a passenger hold the steering wheel for you.
Yeah, but this is coming from the guy who,
Yeah, you still don't like
totaled
that.
your car that one time?
Uh, yes, I nailed an infant deer going at, I don't know, Mach 7 or whatever speed.
Yeah,
And
car no GoPro.
found out how much bracing in the car was made of fiberglass real quick.
Hmm.
Most of it. Most of it was fiberglass. Nice little brace bar you have there in your engine. Fiberglass.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Well, it is supposed to break.
Yeah, I was hoping crumple, not crack and split.
Right. Anyway, I eventually said, "Okay, Mark, here's an empty water bottle. You can have fun with that." And I think you tried to pop it open or something by twisting it.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, you mean like pop the lid off?
Well, I thought you were just trying to explode it, like the other end.
Oh yeah, the cap will come off if you have it. People have done it. I don't need to explain it. If you have it, the lid loose enough, you can twist it and cause enough pressure to
Yeah.
break the seal.
So anyway, I thought he was.
You remember a lot more details than I do.
Yeah. I was in
I've
fear for
forgotten
my
a lot of
life,
it.
to be honest.
I was with a wild man in my car.
Yeah. Like that one time I took you to and from work
And
because your
nothing
car was getting
happened.
worked on, and on the way back I said, "Oh boy, that semi has got his brights on. It's getting hard to see." And you said, "Ooh, I'm gonna put my empty water bottle in front of your eyes and say, ooh, you can't see, can you?"
Was it a semi?
It was a semi.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
Just a car. It was somebody's fucking minivan.
No, it was a semi. I remember it specifically.
Very vivid embellishments. It's not real. Don't listen to him, guys.
Listen to me. Listen to me. He's insane.
Don't
He
listen to him.
obstructed my
Don't
vision
listen.
on purpose.
Don't listen to him. I'm crazy.
He is. Says the
I rest
guy
my
who,
case.
on I remember, icy day, or like frozen drizzle, whatever,
Bro,
last winter.
bruh, your road was so much worse than mine.
And, well, I go down the big highway, it wasn't too bad, and I turn off to get onto my little road, well, the road
Yeah,
that
and my
goes to
highway
my
was
road.
great.
Wasn't going too fast, but when I try and come to the stop at the intersection, I hit the brakes, and then
I was in a
keep going.
different county. I was in a different county.
In a
So
different
your snow removal is completely done by different people.
Anyway, well, it's not snow removal. It was freezing rain.
Okay, yes, but they can preemptively put salt down.
Anyway,
Usually
and this guy goes, "Oh yeah, well, I mean, it was a little foggy. I couldn't really see, so I just
I
Tokyo drifted around 4 cars, and
yeah, that's all.
yeah, you're a little bit insane.
You're a menace to society.
I think you should be allowed to drive. I think you should be in some sort of asylum.
You should be in a cell.
Sick people like you shouldn't be allowed in society." Anyway, what more we got? We hate Bedrock Edition to Minecraft.
Oh yeah.
It's big stinky. They can only
Big
hold.
stinky.
Like what have we mainly complained about?
All of it.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just so
It's bad.
different. Yet
Well,
you have to make a lot of compromises to make it work over so many platforms that I'm not sure you actually have to do. Like villager trading. That's the interface there is dumb.
I hate the interface.
And what more we got?
I forget a lot of the details. Because we've argued about it so much that I think we've argued ourselves tired.
Yeah, I just get tired thinking about it.
I'm tired already. It is late as
Like,
well. I'm also
yeah,
tired.
the shield.
Oh yeah, you
Your
gotta
offhand. You can only
crouch.
put certain items in there.
Yeah, but you
Like
have
the
to
shield,
crouch to use it.
Nautilus shells.
You, oh boy, those two wondrous things that I
Yeah,
use quite frequently in my offhand.
yeah.
Yes, the shield, but not hunter's shells. Also, you can fucking you have to crouch
Oh yeah,
to block. No hold right. So all
yeah,
you Java boys out there, all my Java fellas.
yeah. You got it good.
Yeah. It's if you be thinking, hey, yo, I don't do a lot of Minecraft too often, but
We are the
it's
Minecraft once every 2 year
happening
kind of
right
crew.
now, and I'd like to say, what is wrong with the Vindicator?
Vindicators, am I right? Editor me. Laugh track. Go. I'm so funny. Hey, editor me. Boo Mark. Yeah, boo Mark. Yeah, this is editor me. Boo. Yeah.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Yeah, Mark's splitting his brain in two at the moment. So,
Why, why is why does Vindicator do like 4 hearts on every swing and ignores your armor?
I don't know, maybe we should
I'm a
get
3 shot to that boy.
maybe we should get some better armor.
Yeah, I should, but full iron with a collective prot 5 should be enough to make it not hell, I guess, but maybe not.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought it would be nice if it wasn't hell.
Yeah.
It's still hell. I do vaguely remember having full iron with decent enchantments that was hell as well.
Yeah. I think things
Also
just hit
blocking.
harder in Bedrock.
They might. I don't. I don't know.
I know skeletons are worse. They shoot a
Oh,
lot
they have
faster.
random speeds. They have random firing speeds in this one.
They do?
It's very weird. Yes, I googled that.
Huh. I swear,
Yeah.
a lot
So
of the
sometimes they'll
times
fire
it's
really fast, but sometimes they won't.
yeah. Yeah, I guess I've noticed that. There's just a bunch of features that
It's strange.
yeah, they're different. A lot of them are not good.
Difference
Some
weird.
of them are
Well,
good.
so here's one. When you eat in Java, you receive based on this. I think it's based on the saturation mechanic, but it might not be. Uh, you get regeneration.
Yeah.
The saturation mechanic would be the amount you can eat of like food that is over your total food bar. So you'll basically have that much food, but I think the saturation is what's affecting uh your regeneration time. How much you get to regenerate for. Which is not in here, so I am just simply eating at full health and waiting, which makes potions way more necessary, which is nice, but at the same time,
Yeah.
fuck. It's very easy to die.
It is.
I just killed the Vindicator. He dropped an axe. You want to know what was on it?
I'm breaking.
Bane of Arthropods 1.
Oh, man.
Motherfucker should not be able
Mark?
to do that to me.
Mark,
Huh.
are you a spider?
I guess I must be.
He's a spider, ladies and gentlemen. That's the sound of a spider. Right there. Yeah, that cutting in and out, that's a pure sign of spider.
Ah.
Now he's trying to do ASMR. Don't let him do that, ladies and gentlemen. That's how they get you.
Spiders like to do that.
They do. They crawl
Be
in my
warned.
ear at night and go. Go sleep, go sleep, go sleep, go sleep, go sleep, go sleep, go sleep. And then I do. Because they told me to.
Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Bang.
Yeah.
Ah. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we can maybe
Jail
wrap that
cell.
up
More
for this
like
episode.
jail smell.
What do you think, Mark?
Sorry. What are we wrapping?
The episode.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
That is a good chunk of it.
Good chunk. Could be some taken out for editing, and that time I had to go medicate some cats. But you know. Thank you all for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And
Thank you for viewing, listeners.
reviewing listeners, do that. For audio listeners, I don't know how to put it on Spotify. So, how are you doing that?
See you in a year.
See you in a year. Anyway, that's all I've got. Mark,
That's all I've
you
got.
have anything
Well,
to say
actually,
to the viewers?
No. I think it'd be really funny if I came up with something and then,
That
just
would be really funny if you came up with something.
yeah, it would be. And then
Maybe this will be
said stuff.
your
It'd be pretty funny.
yeah. Maybe if
we
this
keep
could
the
be
conversation
your,
going.
Your comedy arc. You're not funny now, but eventually you'll become funny.
Eventually, let me tell you.
Yeah. But that's all we got. Check out the other episodes. They should be out at the same time. I'm gonna try and release the first 5 episodes at the same time. And till next time, see you later. Bye. Say bye, Mark.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.